let's go on to Buffalo Gals. Page. Thank you. This is one of the earliest songs I remember my South Carolina grandfather singing to me, bouncing me on his knee, and in a very kind of husky voice, but with a wonderful twinkle in his eye. And he sang, "Louisiana gals, won't you come out tonight?" But it's very much with that southern, not Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight, the way people do that are being super literal. It's not really duple. It's not really triple. What we're doing is singing word rhythms, and word rhythms by definition are unnotatable. Nobody can write down the rhythms of what I'm saying right now and in a way that somebody that isn't here can come in and exactly duplicate them. It's just beyond our powers with our notation of doing that. So if we sing Buffalo Gal, Buffalo, Buffalo Gal, so we call it swinging it, which is a fine way of putting it. But if you try to write it out so it takes care of those triplets, that's also wrong, because then people get caught in the triplets and they don't do the tiny little adjustments to the language that we do without thinking about it every day when we speak. So, E, somebody? Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Listen again to what I'm doing. Buffalo gals, won't you? Listen to what I'm doing on the sixth syllable. Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? What am I doing? I'm not singing it at all. I'm just saying, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out? It's almost like a little percussive beat that comes in. Try it. A 1 and 2. Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Wait a minute. Why, Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Why accent that out? It's what you were doing. It was louder than come. Come should be louder. It's the first beat. Come out, come out. As if you're hitting a cymbal or a drum or something, and it's da-dum. Top and Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Will you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Will you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I'm so mean. I'm just gonna throw comments at you. Why did you all get louder and louder as you went through? More and more confident about it? But so much of it is this backbeat. The rhythm here is again, a very American one. It's a kind of incipient jazz rhythm. Use mouth percussion. Pick some instrument that's a rhythm instrument. Much more cross rhythms. Come on, invent it. D, da dee, da dee, ba, to imitate what I'm doing. Don't just stick with the ch-ch-chs. You all keep doing that. Keep doing that. You all sing. Keep going. Buffalo girls, won't you come out tonight? Softer. Listen. Won't you come out tonight? Girls, won't you come out tonight? Switch. You do the second half. Will you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Will you come out tonight? does making audible the background rhythm do to the singing of the melody? How did it feel that time? Very relaxed. You weren't hurrying, you weren't getting louder, you were just riding on that beat. Same thing over here. It's such fun to do that because you just, all the rhythmic stuff is taken care of. You just ride on it. We think of ourselves as a rhythmic people, but we don't have that drum set going in our heads a lot of the time, and we need it. If you just imagine that as you sing it by yourself, it's going to sound different than if you don't, if you're singing notes, you know. It was such fun when I discovered that because it meant that nobody had to know anything about chords or anything else harmonizing to be able to sing this song very well, because all we had to do was vary that background. And when we get halfway through into the first half of the song, there are 4 beats there with nothing on it, which is the time that the drum solo, you know, comes, and then they have to be back down underneath. And that's the point where, if you are echoing the way we did on Buckeye Jim, that's the place you really come out. That's your place to shine. Also at the very end, and the other possibility of a place to shine is to take 8 bars, because you can't really do less than that is half the song, as a bridge before the next verse. And doobie-doo the tune, and doobie-doo the any other answers that you want to do. So you're freed from the words, and that's how you can develop this interesting crossing of lines, cross sections of lines. But this is not a pentatonic song. This is a major scale, and it implies chords. 2 whole chords. Remember when you first learned the guitar, and you got a 1 chord down, and then the next one you learn is 5, and you get that down, and all of a sudden you can play songs. Okay, here we go. Basses. 1, 1, 5, 1, boom. Do it, basses. Boom, boom, boom. That's your pattern for the entire song. But you don't have to be stuck with that. It's dum, da 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 dum, di da da bum, da ding, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you are a stand-up string bass, and you are doing whatever things you want to in there. The rest of us, let me hear just for the moment, tenors on D and altos on D. So we have the fifth. Basses give us our boom. So it's 1 1 5 1. Okay. Make up your own part. Would anybody care to write down that arrangement? Music paper like this, you know? And then you wouldn't be able to read it because you'd be so worried about coming in. I've got to wait till they do this before I come in with this. But it is so easy to do that, and it sounds neat, right? Yeah. Right. You get that going, and then keep it down, and have a bunch of people sing the melody over it. We've got the melody in one group of people, very, very contained right there, very short. And we've got the bass, and we've got the filled-in chords, and we start extremely simply, and as we go through the piece, as we get new verses in the story, in the first half of the song, the accompaniment is very quiet. As we get into repeating the refrain over and over again, the accompaniment can get more and more, dare I say, raucous. we're at a dance, and there's a lot of young kids there with a lot of energy. Okay, so here's our plan for our performance. We will start with just rhythm. Some of you have to be doing rhythm. Okay. And then we'll add the bass part, just the very simple, the elemental one. And then we'll bring the melody in. So we have the bass and melody and rhythm. Then we come to the end End of the first verse, we'll take 8 bars of doobie-doing, filling in some harmonies, beginning to fill in some harmonies and get that going. Verse 2, fill in, have a feeling that you're saving the filling in a lot for the refrains, and that each refrain is going to be more elaborate than the one before. So you don't go up to your high G sharp during the first refrain. You save it for the last one. And you're listening to the people singing the melody because there are ridiculous words going on and they're fun, and you can respond to those in different ways, as you say. But it's a different basic setup than the pentatonic ones where we can imitate exactly what we've heard because we're bound by this harmonic structure. And we can either feel totally frustrated because we've got to do those dumb chords every time, or you can feel, oh, those chords are just like there, like columns underneath us, and we can do anything we want to over them and around them as long as they're there. So, intro. I have no idea about the ending, but we've got to use up the energy in the room, so don't stop if it's still going. Okay, here we go. Intro. Basses. Boom. 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 You can fill in a little bit. Boom. 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 Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum. Melody. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Will you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Will you come out tonight? Dance by the light of the moon. Dum 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 Verse 2. As I was walking down the street, a purty gal I chanced to meet. Oh, she was fine to meet. Da-da-da, will you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Ba-da-dee-dum, won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon. Dum-dum, cha-cha-cha-boom. Boom. I stopped her and we had some talk, but her foot covered up the whole sidewalk and left no room for me. Bum, bum, bum. Will you come out? Oh, won't you come out? Oh, won't you come out? Come out. Will you, won't you come out? Come out and dance the light of the moon. She's the prettiest gal I ever seen in my life. And I wish to the Lord that she was my wife. We would part no more. Oh, yada-dee-da, wada-da-da, will you, won't you come out? Come out. Come out, and dance by the light of the moon, do-dee-da, buffalo gals, won't you come on? Won't you come on? Won't you come on? The light of the moon last for, and dance by the light of the moon last for, and dance. Watch me and dance by the light of the moon. Bravo.